Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're so well and I hope that life is treating you okay. I always get loads of questions about my scrapbook, which is a hobby that I picked up after, well, I used to scrapbook when I was little. In my adult life, I picked it up after going traveling because I wanted somewhere to put ticket stubs and photos and things like that, because I do like to keep those things, and a memory box, I'll never go through my memory box and look at stuff, whereas if I have it in a scrapbook, it's an easy way to flick through. I've also got like written down memories so that you remember little things that maybe you wouldn't if you didn't write them down. And I think it's so wholesome that you guys are so interested in my scrapbook. So I thought today I would do a little Q&A, not just about scrapbooking, but just a general Q&A. And while I answer your questions, I thought I would overlay some footage of me scrapbooking. So as you can see here, I like motorbike. As you guys can see here, I like my scrapbook to look very messy but organized and very busy. I like loads of color, textures, patterns. I like ticket stubs, photos, writing, doodles, whatever. I just like to put it all in there and just make it full and thick and beautiful, basically. I highly recommend that if you guys have pictures and things lying around, that you start scrapbooking. It's extremely therapeutic and it's such nice quality time with yourself, just thinking about your memories, and it's a way to be creative in a slightly less traditional way. I love my scrapbook. I'm not very far in because I won't lie to you, it takes me hours. I am such a perfectionist that it does take me a really long time to do a page, but I thought I would do a double page spread with you guys today. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this Q&A. Let's answer some questions. A lot of people are asking me actually about my scrapbook and the supplies that I use, so I thought I'd answer that quickly first so you guys kind of know where everything is from. So the scrapbook itself is from Hobbycraft. I really like this scrapbook. It's nice and large and it is square, and I like, you can get them in white, black and brown, but I like the brown personally because the paper is also brown, which I just think is a little bit more interesting than the white. And it's got a little tie closure as well, which is really helpful because sometimes I will kind of plan pages in advance and just put the photos I know I want to put on that page there. And if I pick it up and I haven't tied it shut, it can all fall out, and it's really infuriating. So having the tie shut is helpful. These are probably the things that I get asked about the most. It is the backing papers that I use. These are also from Hobbycraft. I buy the vast majority of my supplies from Hobbycraft, and I will link all of the ones I have down below for you if you are interested in picking them up for yourself. And a lot of the stickers and the little prints and the maps and things I get off of either Hobbycraft or Amazon. So yeah, I will link those down below if you'd like to check them out. And if you do decide to start scrapbooking, please send me a picture. I would love to see it. I think people's scrapbooks are so interesting, much more interesting than a photo album. No offense, no one wants to go through someone's photo album unless you're a grandma. And I don't even think grandma wants to go through my photo album. Like, I do just think it's an unspoken thing, like you are the only person who takes interest from going through your own photos. But scrapbooking has a little bit more to it. People can read, they can get context of the photos, and if you make it look beautiful, it's just a nice thing to look at. So it also encourages people to actually take an interest in what you've done. And if I ever have kids in the future, this would be such a fun thing to be able to show them. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's get on with some questions and some scrapbooking. So, question 1, how do you get up so early and be productive so early? I taught myself to be productive. I taught myself to be a morning person. I have never been a morning person before. Like, I used to wake up at like 1 p.m, 2 p.m, like in the summer holidays when I was younger. I could sleep the whole day away. And I think it was when I moved out and I had to set myself some routine, and I was full-time working for myself, and I would just stay up until 3 a.m. working, and I just thought, why am I staying up till 3 a.m. when no one else is awake? Why not wake up a few hours earlier, go to bed a few hours earlier, and just see more daylight, enjoy your day more. My favorite time of day is about 7 a.m. through to 11, because that's when I'll do my yoga, that's when I usually do my workout, and it's when I drink my morning coffee. I'm drinking it right now. It's actually 11:45 right now. I haven't had my breakfast yet. I'm running a bit behind this morning. Setting up nice morning rituals that you look forward to doing when you go to bed makes the mornings much more bearable. And I know that's very easy for me to say, while we're in lockdown, because everyone can have a slightly more slow morning because they don't have that hour they're commuting to take out of their day. You know, people have a little bit more time. Also, this is my life most of the time because I work from home. Even if it's something really, really small, just add onto your morning routine that you enjoy, which involves you waking up a little bit earlier. So I wake up at around 7 to 7:30, sometimes 7:45. I used to wake up at like 6 a.m. every single morning, but during lockdown, for me, 7:45 is a lie-in. Once you kind of set those routines for yourself and set yourself that habit, waking up early doesn't feel like you're waking up early anymore. If I was to have to wake up early now, I'd probably have to wake up at around 5:36 for me to be able to be like, God, I need to get up early. You know, like my idea of early is now much earlier than it was before. Whereas before, my idea of waking up early was 7:30, 8. I'd be like, God, I have to get up really early tomorrow. Whereas now I'm like, 8 o'clock, lying. So you will get there, you just need to push through the kind of crappy stage where you feel tired. Your body will readjust. You'll get there. There is no magic trick, you just have to start doing it. Are you receiving from your PO box? I do have a PO box. If you guys are interested in sending me a letter, or you don't have to you don't have to send me anything of value, as in like financial value, but I would love to have like a little letter from you or something, and I will totally write you back if you send me your address. That would be so cute. I haven't received anything from it for a while because it's at my management office and I don't think they're going into the office at the minute. So I usually pick the stuff up when I go and visit them. Seeing as I've not been going there, I haven't. But thank you for sending me a letter, and when I'm able to, I'll go pick that up. Aw, your arms look incredible. Any workouts you would recommend for bingo wings? That's so interesting because for me, one of the biggest sources of insecurity for me and my body is my arms. I have never liked my arms. They've just always been the part of my body that make me feel really insecure. I do train my arms quite hard because I like them to look strong, and I've always dreamed of having like capped shoulders and just like looking like I could bench press you. Do you know what I mean? So thank you so much, that's really kind. Bingo wings can be a combination of fat but also skin, and in order to reduce bingo wings, you need to do a combination of fat loss and muscle gain. So you want to be building muscle to fill in that skin, as well as losing fat to reduce, I guess, the mass that's there. But you cannot target fat loss if that's what you want to do. It's more just an overall weight loss, and the weight will eventually leave your arms. But I found that the weight left my arms probably last of my whole body. I don't hate my arms anymore, which is such a big thing for me. Like, I feel like my arms look pretty strong, and that is all down to strength and resistance training, which you can use like really light dumbbells. You can use like champagne bottles, water bottles, and there are so many upper body workouts online. So if you want to build strength in your upper body, I know everyone seems to focus on growing their glutes and their legs, but I also love training upper body as well. And I think by just focusing on having a well-rounded training routine, you will get the results that you want. How did you grow your YouTube channel? I need some tips. Slowly is how I grew my YouTube channel. My channel has definitely been a slow grower, but I do think in a way that's been nice because I have such a great community of people here that are very like-minded to me. And rather than just me gaining loads of subscribers and then no one really watching, I feel like the ones I gain are like pretty loyal, that will always watch my videos. And so I think focus more on the relationship that you have with your audience and don't think so much about the number, because when I let the numbers get to me and when I'm like, God, I've been doing this for 10 years and I only have X amount of subscribers. If you think about it like that, it's such a negative way of seeing it. Like, YouTube funds my life. I can live on my own, live a comfortable, happy life because of YouTube. And I'm doing well enough to have a happy life. I don't need millions of subscribers or hundreds of thousands of subscribers because I'm content with my life now, and the level of followers I have now makes that happen. So obviously being bigger would be great, but I don't need that. I would love more people to join this community because I think it's quite a positive space on the internet. And you know, you should always strive to be growing and strive to do better. But I think that the best way to grow is to think about each person as an individual rather than just as a sea of people who are watching you. Like when I think, I don't know how many I've got, like 170k. If I think of 170,000 people, like I don't know what that looks like, but I know what an individual person who is, in my eyes, sat behind my camera having a conversation with you. That is how I see it. So I think ways to build your channel is to focus on that. When you enjoy it, people can see that and are more likely to want to watch and subscribe. And also, like, look at what actually does well on your channel. I am such a sucker for seeing one comment of someone like, oh, I wish you would do more of this. I post them and they get no views. And I'm like, clearly, I'm sorry, but you're in a minority now. And if I want to think about my channel and growing my channel, I need to look at what's doing well, what's being well received. And for me, a lot of what's going well for me right now are more lifestyle things and fitness and food and fashion and the vlogs. You guys love the vlogs. You need to look at what does well and continue to do that and find different ways of doing things that are similar to that continue to bring people in whilst also enjoying it. It's a balancing act, guys. Would you like to do a brand collab with a makeup or activewear brand in the future? Hell yeah. I want to do an activewear collab. I want to do a makeup collab. I want to do a jewelry collab. I have so many ideas and so many things that I want to do and so many branches that I want to take out of the platform I've built on YouTube. So if there are any brands that want to hit me up, hi, just putting that out into the universe. Do you ever struggle to think of content to film? Yeah, totally. Like last week, I was like, Tim, I don't know what I want to film. Like, and I was having a bit of a freak out. I was like, do you have any ideas? Like I was asking Tim for video ideas and obviously he wasn't very helpful. And then I just randomly thought of what to wear Wednesday, and that's a bonus video every week. Like I've gone from in a week not knowing what to film to filming 3 videos a week. I go through phases. Something usually will just spark an idea, and but yeah, I do sometimes struggle. And if I do struggle, I ask you guys. I'm like, what do you want to see? Because at the end of the day, you're the ones who are going to be watching it. What is your star sign? I'm a Sagittarius through and through. I think I am a textbook Sagittarius. If you were to read the qualities of a Sagittarius, it is honestly just like me on a page. Is your current flat your forever home now that you've done so much work on it? No, I don't think that this is my forever home. I love my flat and I think it is beautiful and it's very me. But I don't think I'll be here forever. I definitely will at some point probably upsize. I'd like a proper garden and but not for a long time. I think I'm happy here for a while. Are you gonna book a holiday once they announce relaxed travel rules? Yes. We're gonna rebook our trip to Jamaica because we're supposed to be there right now, which hurts. So yeah, we'll definitely rebook that, and I would like to do another stint of travel, like a few months away. I think that that is definitely on the cards for me in the next couple of years. I recently got a scrapbook, but I'm unsure on how I can start it. I have photos, but I'm very intimidated. If you're intimidated, try planning it. Try maybe putting it chronologically, organizing your photos, all of the supplies that you have, kind of try to match the colors and the theme to the pictures. And once you start to see things kind of coming together just in little piles, it's kind of like a mood board, and I think it will probably start to inspire what you actually start sticking down. Everyone's style is different, and I think that once you just start doing it and just sticking things down, not worrying too much about how they look, you'll kind of develop your own style, and the beginning of your scrapbook is never going to look as good as the end of your scrapbook. Your style will evolve and you'll pick up new things along the way, but that's kind of the joy of it. Like, you just got to embrace that it's a creative process, and like each page is done on a different day, and you'll be on in a different mood every day that you do a page. So try and do some planning, but don't over plan. Just get stuck in. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll get into the groove. Like, if I don't scrapbook for a while, I get a bit rusty, and like I'll have the odd page where I'll look at it and I'll be like, oh, it's not as good as the rest. But then within 2 pages again, it's looking the best it's ever looked, because I kind of have warmed up and reminded myself, you can do this, Emma. It's just a scrapbook. It's nothing to be scared of. So there you go, you guys. Here is my latest double page spread of my scrapbook. This is from Santa Marta. I like this page. Is it my best work? Is it my best work? Probably not, but I haven't scrapbooked in a while, and like I said, I'm a bit rusty. I'm gonna leave all my stuff out, and I'm gonna keep going at it. If I need a minute to relax, I'll come and do my scrapbook, and I recommend you guys do the same. Thank you so much to everyone who asked me questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just a quick one. Just wanted to do something a little bit chilled, because I had 2 quite like high edited videos, not much like talking to you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you on Sunday for the weekly vlog.